love can be traded. My heart's a bit spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been on complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience and for you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Now, if you're new here, I'm Kiana Lashay, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys these books that I purchased over the last month. So, I think it's over like 20 something books here that I got from Books Millions, Target, Walmart, and yeah, that's about it. Because it's the only place that sells books in Albany where I stay. So yeah, we're gonna start with this stack because it's a pretty healthy stack. It's 3 little small stacks. So we're gonna stop rambling and get right into this. And y'all, I was influenced by so many of these books that it was crazy. First being Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I was influenced by a lot of girls to get this book because how they was ranting and raving and talking about this book, I just could not get it. And then it's summer, so why not? You're going to see this book in a fairly recent video of me reading this book because I am dying to get to it. Because the fact that everyone's been giving this book like 4.5 and 5 stars had me so intrigued that I had to go out and grab it. I'm not even going to lie to you. Now, this one I picked up because after reading Archer's Voice, I just wanted to dive into another book by this author. I know she has other books out, but this was one of her new releases called Unwanted. And I don't know what this book about. Apparently it takes place in the wilderness. And is it a thriller or... I wonder if it's like a thriller. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably like a mystery. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it got something to do with somebody offing somebody. So I am interested because I loved Archer's Voice, y'all. That was just like one of those books that did it for me. That everyone, I feel like I was like last minute reading that book. So when I seen that she was coming out with a new release, I had to grab this one to see what it was about. I didn't know anything about it. Now that I do, it takes place in a small town. I love a small town romance. Well, although this is not romance at all. I love books that take place in small towns because I just love to see the town people and get to know all the background characters in small town romances and books in general. So I'm excited to dive into this one and see what that's about. Then I got this one strictly for this. If you see this and you know exactly what book this is, then pen pal. I got this strictly off of the edges. Like, that is just so cute. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know nothing about it. I think I just watched a video of Larry Reed that she filmed reading this book, and she said she enjoyed it because it ends with she said it ends. They say it ends not with a happy ending. I don't know. We're gonna have to read some dark romances because I can't tell you the last time I read a dark romance, and I have a whole bunch of them. So, pen pal, we picked up that one. Then we got Krista and Rebecca Ritchie new release. This Honestly Yours. I actually read this. Well, have this book in an arc, but I had to go out and I had to go out and purchase the final copy of it. I love Rebecca and Christy Ritchie because they wrote the Addicted Calloway series, and I absolutely love that series. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know what this one is about, but I know if they write it, I'm reading it. So I got it. And plus, that is just so cute. You can't tell me that strawberry dripping in gold can't be the cutest thing. Now, being that I haven't read any books in the Filthy Rich Vampire series, I felt it was only right that I got the Filthy Rich Fae. I have, where are these books? I have, oh, they're over there. You can see, can you? You can see a corner of them right here, but I have all 4 of the Filthy Rich Vampires, and then I seen that they're coming out with this one. And the edges, like, why didn't they put these on the other ones? Like, why? Like, they just plain white paper. Why did they not think to do this on those? Because I'm not repurchasing it if they do. So, but the 50 Rich Face series, like, do y'all see that? Like, why is this so freaking cute? Oh my god. I got this strictly before the cover and to dive into this series whenever I finish some of the series I'm in the middle of. Now, I think that's the final book in this series. The Soul, yeah, it says trilogy. This is the final book in the Soul trilogy, and this is Soul of a Witch. I have all 3 books. So when I seen this in Books A Million, I went ahead and picked it up because I want to read this whole trilogy. Y'all, I watch so much Larry reads that it's crazy. I seen her having her husband read Her Soul to Take. So I need to dive into this. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna do a reading romance books, not romance, dark romance books for a video. So be on the lookout for that because I gotta see. Now, it's one more book in this series coming out, but I only have the first 3. Let me see, make sure they're in order. Is If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Hung. This is the first one with the pink spray edges, gorgeous. This one is If the Sun Never Sets. This is the purple. Is this, yeah, purple? It's purple. Why did it look blue for a second? But it's purple. The purple spray edges. And then I have If Love Had a Price by her with the green. I think it's another one coming out in the yellow. Is it yellow? It's not like this is gonna tell me. Wait, If It Was Perfect, it's a standalone. Oh, it's a standalone. So, I don't know. I didn't look too deep into it. I just got it because Anna Hung wrote it. So, those 3 books. Then of course you knew, I got The Housemaid Is Watching by Freeman Fadden. Then we picked up Ashley Poston new release, a novel love story. I read The Dead Romances by her in, I think it's a 7-year slip. Was it? Yeah, The 7-Year Slip by her, and I absolutely loved each of those books. So when I seen that she was coming out with a new release, I had to go out and grab this one because I love her writing. I love her storytelling. I just love reading everything that she writes. So if she have more books out there, I'm most definitely going to look into that so I can get them because it's nothing more you can say. Then I picked up Elsie Silver's, I guess you could say, new releases, re-releases, Off to the Races and A Photo Finish by Elsie Silvers. They're publishing them through Blooms and putting them in the store. So I grabbed these 2 and I can't wait to dive into it. I haven't read this one yet. I haven't been reading a lot of books, but I haven't read this one well, of course not this one either. So as soon as we get around to reading this, you guys will know and you will be a part of it. Then I got Stealing Home by Grace Riley. She wrote First Down, Breakaway, Stealing Home, and it's another one called Wicked Serve that's coming out. As soon as that come out, on the shelf it goes. I have the other 2. I just love a good sports romance. So anything she writes, I'm getting because her books are pretty good to me. So then we got Ellie Hazelwood, Not in Love. I've been hearing good things about this book, y'all. A lot of people have been saying a lot of good things about this book. Let me leave this to go along until later. They've been saying a lot of good things about this book. I love Ellie Hazelwood writing. I love just about everything she wrote. I have not read Bride by her, but I do own it. I haven't read, well, that's the only one I haven't read, Bride. Yeah, I haven't read Bride, but everything else she wrote I've read except for Bride and Not in Love. But we're going to be getting into this fairly soon. Yeah. After that, I got 2 more books by L.J. Sheen. These are the I don't what All Saints, I think that's called Centers of the Saints series. Yeah, Center of the Saints series. I picked up these two. Like, why? Who knew buying books would be so fun? Like, why is this so cute? Like, why is this like the smallest things satisfy me? Like, the smallest things satisfy me. Like, spray edges on a book. It's like kryptonite to me. Cause like, why is this? Mind you, I haven't read a single book by this lady. It's a single book. But these, like the other child, when I put this on, don't even know what it's about. Didn't even know it was releasing. Saw it in Walmart and was like, oh, the cover is beautiful. The edges, gorgeous. I think I read a book by her, Jennifer Hartman. Lotus. I read Lotus by her. This, gorgeous. Like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yo, we gotta get through this TBR. Like, we gotta get through this physical TBR. We gotta come up with ways for me to read this TBR because, yeah. Now these next two books came in a what is it called? A blind book, blind books or whatever, and that is What Beauty There Is and Instructions for Dancing. These two came in. We're gonna be doing a blind book update with blind book a date with a blind date with books. I guess that's what you call it with these two books. I already started filming the video, so that's why the book marks are in there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing with those two. Then if Riley Sager releases a book, I am all over it. I am all over it. It's mine. I want it, and I'm reading it. I purchased his new book middle of the night. I purchased it. I read it. It's a video up on it. It's a video up on it already. So this right here. Riley Sager will always have my heart. I don't care what nobody say. Riley Sager, after reading The House Across the Lake, Riley Sager will always have my heart. So he got this bad boy right here. Like, I got my hair all in it and everything. Like, oh, I ate this book up. Like, it's so good, y'all. If you want to see what my thoughts on it, I'll leave the video up here or down in the comments for you guys to go check out. But reading thrillers for a week, that's the video that is in. Then we got 1,000 Broken Pieces by Tilly Cole. She wrote 1,000 Boy Kisses, and I think this book is about her sister, Poppy's sister. I hope in this book it tells me what happened to Poppy, because the way that this book, like, the way that 1,000 Boy Kisses ended, I was like, well, how did she, like, how? So hopefully this book kind of tells, like, brushes across what happened to her sister and how she ended up passing away, and like what was it. So I ended up picking up this one because we gonna have to read this and see what's going on, because there is no way 1,000 Boy Kisses ended like that. Had me that confused and that sad and that broken to just leave me there. You feel me? So we're gonna be reading this to see what was going on, because I need to know ASAP. Then we got Lucy Foley, The Midnight Feast. Christina Lauren released a book called Tangled Up in Target. Count your days. Count your days, Target. Because what is that? Why? Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren, a meant-to-be novel. I didn't... What was the last Christina Lauren book I read? I read The Honeymooners, One True Love, The Honey Don't List, Love in Other Words, and I think that's it. That's the only books I've read, but they have this new release. Y'all, I finally read Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I finally read Hooked, and it was so good. It was so good. I didn't even record myself reading that book. It was so good, y'all. And I was like, let's buy the second book, because with this, for some reason with this series, I'm buying book by book. But anything else, I'd be buying them things straight out. So we gonna see how long that lasts before I decide to just go ahead and just bite the bullet and buy all of the other books. But y'all, I read Hooked, and I'm so glad I read it. And when I read it, I was like, yeah, let's go and get the next book. So we got Scarred. I think it's a retelling of Lion King, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. But the last but not least, we got our hands on Reckless by Lauren Roberts, y'all. I have to read Powerless before I read this one. No, not Powerless, Powerful before I read this one, because I want the novella to it. Although you don't have to, but I want to. So I guess that's all that matters, that I want to. So we got Reckless, so we can dive back into Kai and Peyton and see what happened and what take place in this book, because how the first one ended. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited, but I'm gonna read this one with y'all. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging on this one. So yeah, but I believe those are all the books that I've purchased in the last month. Let me know if you read some of these books, what your thoughts on some of these books. Let me know if you own some of these books. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just come.